I hope this is all working. Well, here goes nothing. Hey everybody. Hey, this is Alan. Don't really have a snappy internet handle or anything like that. I'm Nick Zarden's brother. And we're going to be playing Stellaris for the next couple hours. For those of you who are not aware of this kind of game, it's like an RTS, but rather than you controlling armies on ground stuff, it's more like an empire builder. I hear it's like very similar to Age of Empires. Never played that one, but this one caught my interest a couple months ago, and I've been playing it pretty consistently. So we're just gonna pop right into this. Yeah, there's a bunch of pre-made pre-made empires, civilizations you can work with, but we're gonna go completely random here. Just see what the hell it throws at us. So let's see. And these are all the various little options. And one thing I am going to do, I'm going to kick the sucker on to Iron Man mode. No cheats. Let's see how far we can get before we get screwed, shall we? Alright, let's roll the dice. Let's see what we get here. Oh, that's a lovely picture right there, ain't it? Yes, the game does have super weapons. Okay, what do we got here? Confederacy of Fevnor. Plutonic Oligarchy. I'm not going to bother trying to read that guy's name. Basically, we're playing Space Platypus. Let's see, ethics. Okay, egalitarian. And xenophile. Okay. That means they're kind of democratic and they love other species. Civics are efficient bureaucracy. Okay, extra core systems, that's good. That makes expansion a little easier. Mining guilds. Mineral production is always a good thing. We crave that mineral. Species traits. Okay, they prefer cold planets. That's cool. Good society output, which is actually a good thing because I've noticed so far in a lot of games that's like society research will drag a little bit. Nomadic, resilient. Oh, good. Army defense bonus. Excellent. And deviance. Oh boy. I wonder how that's going to affect things. See, in the eons since the first primitive Favarian communities first took shape in the rugged mountain valleys of Bavaria, our civilization has spread and prospered. As scientific knowledge increased and new outposts were founded across our world, trade flourished and tied the various nation states together until they became a single entity. Power rested within the merchant princes, the true architects of our advancements as a civilization. Now, after the discovery of the Hyperlane network, the finest minds of the Confederacy of Fevnor have finished the development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. Okay.
Good day, High Commissioner. I am Veer, a prototype synthetic intelligence. My job is to offer advice and assistance as we seek our destiny among the stars.
This is the tutorial thing. Technically, I don't need it, but I'll leave it on tips only. Just as stuff pops up, you can...
Very well. I will provide
what's
tips, explaining only basic functions and tools as you...
Yeah, shut up. Alright. Now, time-wise, let's see. I'm going to put on the fastest speed, and like every day goes by at about a rate of a second. So, like, a month takes about 30 seconds. Let's see.
This is our homeworld and the capital of our empire. The planet summary screen, which we are currently looking at, provides an overview of the planet's important statistics.
Alright, that's nice. Go away. Okay.
Here we see a visual representation of this planet's surface, divided into tiles. This tab is only visible on colonies and surveyed worlds that are habitable. Each pop occupies a single tile, which means that there can never be more pops on a planet than there are free tiles.
Okay. So, starting out, you've always going to have some blocked off areas that you got to clear out. Starting populace. Okay, we've got got a decent spread of various things here. All right.
This is our system's starbase. These massive space stations are the last line of defense in a system, and they are also used to produce military ships.
Alright. Star bases, okay. Defenses. Build other ships, okay.
Military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand our glorious rule through force of arms, if we so wish.
Alright. Let's take a look, see what kind of... Okay, we got the basic mammalian ship tile set. Not my favorite, but hey, no big deal. And I have to go back and redesign some of those things.
This is our construction ship, which is used to construct space stations. When an astronomical object, such as a planet, has been surveyed, we can order this ship to build a research station or a mining station to exploit any resources it may have. This is our science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
Alright. Now, see, we got our research up here.
The technology screen is where we will be directing our research efforts. Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
Okay. Alright, now, like I said, it gives you 3 options. You can do, as the game goes on, you can get some traits or bonuses that'll increase the number of options it gives you. Normally, I'd say go with the physics lab. You go with the physics labs in the physics section, but that they give me the option for the energy grid right off the bat. So I'm going to grab that because, yeah, got like energy credits, minerals, food, influence, and unity. These are all resources that you build up. You know, energy credits. You know, they obviously pay for shit, and it's best to get a good lead on that early on. Okay, biolab, growth speed. We'll go ahead and do the biolab on the society section, and then over here, at the engineering facility. Okay. Alright, now we're going to zoom out to the galaxy at large. This is the map. Every single one of these little dots is a system. God, I hate my stutter. These are the routes that we currently know about. So let's see. First things first, let's go ahead and get our rest of our mining stations built up, because we still got a couple of resource nodes that haven't been tapped yet. And now we begin the long haul. Go ahead and set a science ship to start surveying various planets. And here we go. Okay, that's actually clocking in a lot faster than yeah, let's drop that back slightly. Huh. Okay. I guess that's the difference between my computer and my brother's computer, I guess. Is damn, look at those numbers book. Another Alpine world. That's good. Once the ship surveys it, we'll be able to see what's going on. Damn, this is moving fast as fuck. I have to back this off a little bit, and I usually leave it on the fastest speed on my computer, but it doesn't run this quickly. Shit, I have to back that off a little bit. Yeah, something they added in one of the recent patches is they got like binary and trinary systems. You can detail by the number of stars around it. Those are usually really good for.
One of our science ships has just surveyed a world that would make an excellent candidate for our first colony. It is of the same planet class as our homeworld, so our colonists should be quite comfortable there.
Thank you. I'm seriously thinking about shutting that off anyway. The FCI I can't pronounce that, has made a startling find on Inuus 1. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Favalia. Favalia. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believed we were alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found on Inuus 1 are sapient, it is likely only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. And that's where the fun begins, dealing with other empires. Mana beyond, society research gained, 60. So what do we got here? Good sized tiles.
Construction complete.
Thank you. There's the buzz of news of alien life found by the science ship. While hardly intelligible by Favarian standards, the fascinating beings defy easy classification and hint at the immense complexities and possibilities of the universe. Alright, so we've got some good minerals, whatnot. We'll eventually move over here once our own planet gets a little full. I'm gonna check that back slightly because that is booking. That really is booking there. Okay, let's see what we got going here. Okay, we ain't got any new growth on the planet. New pops grow. Oh yeah, we do right here. Blue line means they're growing up. I've noticed they usually tend to pop up on food tiles first. You know, all the better to feed the populace. Let's go ahead and. Oh wait, that's right. Shipyards. Spaceport.
The Spaceport tab is where we view orbiting fleets and build new civilian ships. Military ships can only be constructed at a starbase equipped with a shipyard, but construction, science, and colony ships are all built here.
I'll build another science ship so we can continue to expand our knowledge. Well, that one's doing that. We can send somebody out to start going down in here. Down south. As our science ship scans the surface of Inuus 4A, that's one of the moons, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Inuus 4A has conditions unlike anything we've ever seen before. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. Let's take a look and see what they found here. Running process of habitable world survey. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Favaria. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. We can accept it and begin a chain, or say no and get some influence instead. However, I've found that doing the chain is usually a good idea.
Situation log updated.
Yeah.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
Okay, so here we got situation log, and it's like pretty much all we gotta do is just keep sending the science ships around, and they will, you know, scan the planets on their own while they're surveying. And once we hit 8, we'll complete it and get, and I believe pretty sure we get like a unity bonus, which is always a good thing too. All right.
Construction complete.
Oh, good. Next science ship's up. Now we're gonna have to. We've recovered artifacts from an artificial alien civilization on Inuus 6. Our scientists think they inhabited this region of stars roughly 6 million years ago. Based on the age of the artifacts, the aliens call themselves the Ute, and appear to have been a very large and flat arthropoid analogs. It seems a single individual could reach a length of nearly 100 meters as an adult, and it was apparently exceedingly rare for more than 2 or 3 Ute to travel aboard the same starship.
Situation log updated.
That starts another one where, you know, You know, we're looking to recover artifacts. By the time we get that 6th one, we'll figure out where their homeworld is, which is usually chock full of great resources. We accept the ship's latest fruitful explorer survey for and geologists are practically falling over themselves to publish their takes on findings on Anua 6. This fevered storm in the scientific community has had some negative yet temporary impact on pursuits in other fields. Alright, now I gotta pause real quick because we need to
Leaders tab lets us hire, dismiss, and assign idle governors, scientists, admirals, and generals.
And we need to hire a new scientist to command the new ship. So we can get somebody for cheap. Get somebody with industry training or field manipulation. Back up real quick. Check the things here. Yeah. Also, all of your leaders have like little traits and whatnot. So let's see. +5. But you're doing materials, but you okay? I'm thinking we will hire on this guy here, and then we will switch him out. This guy. Yeah, I know. Because I got somebody better for you. There we go. Now, and you see that they have a specialty in an area. They get a 50% bonus to the research. So now this will be cracking. This will be cracking along good. All right. You back it up a little bit. Let's see. Go ahead and start down here. Then work your way back up and around to here. And we will see how shit goes from there. Because you'll be working your way around there, and I'll probably send
System survey complete.
Continue out to the right. Okay, so this system, let's see, it's got some energy credits, some physics, and some society research that can be good. Take a moment to go ahead and build up a research station there. Then we'll send him over here to claim that system for territory, and then after we claim it, then we can start building stuff there. Let's see, just a curiosity.
The government screen presents us with information regarding our empire and its government. Here we can see our ruler and any related effects.
Okay, so your ruler's got a couple traits. Expansionist, yeah, okay, that reduces the cost for both building star bases and claiming the system. And champion of the people, happiness 5%. Yay. Okay.
The budget tab tallies our empire's monthly income and expenses in energy credits. Here we can also track a variety of effects that influence our economy.
Yeah, I don't pay too much attention to this one on average.
The demographics tab tracks the makeup and spread of our empire's populace.
And little voice things you can do. Not this little jerk, but you know you can change the voice of the other notifications. I don't think I'll leave it as is.
Anomaly found.
Okay. Yeah, it's a challenging one, so level 3. We'll go ahead and leave it be for now. We can go anomalies you can come back to later if your scientist is on skill or higher, it can actually be run through it quicker. It used to be up until like one of the last patches that if the anomalies rating was higher than your scientist rating, there was an increased chance of failing the investigation. That could have some negative implications. Sorry, ranging from just missing out on it to comet sighted. Comet blazes a trail across the Favarius horizon, a bright end void from distant stars. The Favarian people find great joy in this reminder, vague as it is, that we are not alone in this universe. They are more supportive than ever of the Confederacy's ambition to greet the galaxy with open arms. Ooh, you got a unity bonus there. Usually something like that will like give a happiness bonus for a period of time. Oh, and I see we've got enough unity.
The tradition screen displays the tradition trees available to our empire. A tradition tree must first be adopted before any traditions within it can be unlocked.
See, we got a bunch of these various traditions for giving you additional bonuses to whatnot in playing. You know, expansion, domination, prosperity, harmony, supremacy, diplomacy, and discovery. And whenever you finish with these things out, you know, you can choose an ascension perk, which gives you extra bonuses. I've found it's almost always a good idea to no matter what, to start with discovery, because it makes you know, obviously expanding your galaxy view a lot easier. You know, adopting it'll get a anomaly discovery chance to be increased by 20%, and finish it, get a permanent 10% boost to our research speed. Unity is one of those things, like it says over here. You know, when you generate so much, you can need some buildings and whatnot to increase your unity generation. And we can pick something up. We can pick something within this tree now when we hit 130, and be about approximately 39 months. So, okay. Yeah, with the anomalies, yeah, it used to be that it's like that. There's also a chance that like something horrible could happen, and like your scientists could like die. But I don't see that. They don't do that anymore now. Now, just if you're, if it's over your rating, it just increases the amount of time it takes to research it. So it's no big. It's right in my
Construction
backyard.
complete.
Okay, that one's done. Good. Now we'll go ahead and get those get the station up for energy credits.
System survey complete.
That was quick. You're moving on to the next one now on your own. Now, one of the reasons why energy credits is so important is that everything has like an energy credit upkeep, whether it be various stations, buildings, ships in your fleet. Hell, when you start building armies for like planetary invasions, if you're so inclined, every because you could say your troop battalion costs some energy credits. So, you know, it's kind of important. Okay, we've got a continental world here. Nice.
Construction complete.
Alright. Now, see, that one's got some minerals, so we might have to go ahead and move up there to take advantage of that. Because there's one thing that you definitely need is minerals. Minerals, well, telling you all this stuff's necessary. Food is the easiest to build up because, I should just go ahead and take a pass, deal with the planet real quick, see how things are going. Because, I mean, you got the food generating tiles, and you don't really use food with most races or most things for anything really important. But once you hit your cap, which it starts out at 200, you can actually raise it up to like 1,000 or 5,000. Through hard work and experience, scientist Murad Hassad has developed new skills. And he can research materials too. Good thing. Yeah, so once we get over that cap, the excess will start filtering back into the into the population growth. As a bonus. What do we got down here? Let's see. Arctic world. Ooh.
All the ships in use within our empire are designed here. New hull sizes and components will be unlocked as we research new technologies.
System survey complete.
Okay, what do we got here? Down there. Okay, got some decent ship. It's good. Now, one thing I always do is...
complete.
So you don't have quite enough for all the... Just gonna see what we got here. Okay. The mineral generation up some. While we're waiting for it, okay, looks like it's finished the continental.
System survey complete.
Not the best world for us. Actually, it's one of the worst technically, but yeah.
Anomaly found.
Oh. At first glance, the planet does not seem quite capable of supporting living beings, but nevertheless, we have detected signs of emanating from somewhere beneath the frozen surface. Tell me it's a level 2. It'll take a little longer, but I'll go ahead and let him research that one. It's not so far out that it's going to be a problem. Now, back to what I was trying to do. This is where you design your ships. Another Corvette. Now, oh, hold on a second. Turn off auto-generate, because I hate that shit. So, see, that auto starts you out with an interceptor, so like a missile boat. Let's see. You got missiles. Slap a red laser in that slot. Reactor booster. Now, you know, increases power rating. I found that armor is a bit better to have early on than shields, because especially when you start dealing with pirates, they have weapons that will take down your shields quickly, but they have trouble with your armor. Okay, Vuki Igalagala. Okay, Vukis are our missile boats. Now, I'll rearrange a couple things in here. See if they will let
Construction
us.
complete.
All right. So sometimes the game gives me shit about modifying the pre-existing ship design. Deep scans of Uldor 5 have revealed a large ocean heated by hydrothermal vents beneath the ice mantle covering the surface. Science officer blah 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 dispatched probes from the ship that drilled through the several miles of thick ice and found the water below teeming with what appears to be life. We will need more research to conduct a thorough study of the many unique life forms inhabiting this ocean. And this increases that's a special project.
Situation log updated.
Alright, let me pause that real quick while I'm finishing up here. Okay. Okay, that's that weapon loadout's fine for now. But yeah, overwrite, because your initial designs suck. So real quick. Alright, we've got a light station. Alright. How about we have an even amount of solid versus energy weapons here? Auto update. Yes, save. And we'll write it real quick. Let's go ahead and fill out the rest of the station choices. Here's mass drivers. Reactor boosters, because it's the only add-on we've got, so might as well make use of it. Armor. And shields. Now, unfortunately, when these things are taken out, just because things are set up on like different little sections here, doesn't mean that one section get taken out, potentially having it of all its shields or something. It's all just a conglomerate thing from that point. Alright, and a name. Virtual Abe. Alright. Another one. Alright, missile station. Lots of missiles. Once again, reactors, because why the fuck not? And increasing your power rating does actually increase increased damage output. So, you know, even if you're using something that's got entirely physical-based weaponry, you know, slapping those boosters on doesn't hurt. Okay. The weird names these things come up with for the alien species. All right, and one more defense platform to get this out of the way with the heavies. Now, we're not going to be building any of these right away because shit costs money, and we don't have money right now. At least nowhere near enough. But eventually, you know, by the time we need to start building these things, you know, we'll have plenty of cash. All right, so that's all right. 4 defense platforms. We've got. All right. Yeah, I'm aware that ship's done. Okay. Go ahead and credit set. Okay, he went up a level. Great. Alright. And so you got a little sign over here. It has pops of buildings, which means one of them is... Alright, that one's done.
Some buildings may cause adjacency effects to other buildings in neighboring tiles. Let us take this into consideration when constructing new facilities.
Okay, just gotta get a little... There we go. Go ahead and build a hydroponics facility hydroponics farm to capitalize on the top tile. Got another over on there. Let's see. Now, because we modified our ships, you know, they need to upgrade to fit the changes in. So, go ahead and have them do that.
Ships upgraded.
Thank you. And now, actually, they're a little stronger than they were before. It's always a good idea to readjust that. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and grab an admiral for the fleet, because we're going to need him eventually. Let's see, leader experience, plus 25%. Extra hull points, extra weapon damage. Evasion and sublight. I think we'll go with Mr. Unyielding here. Because the extra toughness and damage will, I think, will help us out better on early on. Okay. Ah, right. Almost forgot about that. Okay, here, there. Let's see. Real quick, you know, we'll just set this guy over to go ahead and do that research project. And then, once he's done, survey the system and get back to his regular rounds. You know, eventually we can unlock, you know, automatic surveying. Which, like, this ship will go on autopilot and just keep surveying stuff. It actually makes it a little easier at that point.
Construction complete.
You don't have to nanny them so much. Oh.
System survey complete.
Cool. We got some guys going up. Speaking of which, let's check on our technology real quick. Oh yeah, this will be ready anytime soon. So that's good.
Construction complete.
Okay, the hydroponics base is done. Good. More food. Yeah. Now we're getting a surplus. So now it's a surplus for 8% on our growth, which is good. Let's see, real quick, we're gonna go ahead and build another construction ship. Let's see. Okay, not quite. All right, we're a little low on funds, but just gotta wait till the end of the month, which it's almost at, and boom, there we go. Go ahead and clean that. That's got some good energy credits there, energy potential. Ooh, damn it! And I've only two spots too. That's the thing. Mining stations for energy credits don't
Construction complete.
don't cost an energy upkeep. So, you know,
Special project complete.
that right there is just straight up profit. Science officer blah 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 has returned from the expedition that studied the rich biosphere in the seas beneath the ice mantle of Uldor 5. Several large species native to the lower regions of the global sea have been found to produce a unique inorganic molecule with immense healing properties. If this molecule is successfully harvested in large enough quantities, it could revolutionize the field of medical science and may even have industrial applications. So let's see. Scientist gains 200 experience. We get some surplus research, and it opens up the living metal tech. That's some good shit if you can build it up and find a resource to pull off of. It's also going to take a long while to research. Okay. Now we're at a point where we just got to sit back, wait, and let stuff go through. And there's that. So once we research the living metals attack, you know, we can. That's what's called a strategic resource.
System survey complete.
The Strategic Resources screen catalogs our available strategic resources and their effects.
Thanks, Veer. Basically, strategic resources are things that give like
Research
special
complete.
bonuses. Oh, okay. Biolab is up. What do we got? Match your defense army damage, hydroponics ×2, or heritage site. Actually, we're going to go with the heritage site because that's the building that builds up more unity. Which actually, that's about ready to. Yep, that's about ready to drop right in there. Pause for a second while this guy's done. So now we're going to send him out to continue. Exploring the known galaxy.
Construction complete.
Okay. Two things over here, so.
Anomaly found.
Alright. This barren, lifeless world is showing signs of once having supported a biosphere. Go ahead and research. That'll probably tell me that that the planet is ripe for terraforming. Okay, now let's see. Boldly go. Increase the survey speed and disengagement chance, or science division research alternatives increased by 1. I usually go with to boldly go first, so we can get the research speed going even better. Show that again. And someone over here is got an upgrade. Oh, the biosphere. Although that's set up for for physics, so we can't upgrade that yet. And the energy grid will be done will probably get done in just a minute. So far, so good. Meantime, I'm going to
Research complete.
Go ahead and clean that other system. Alright, now what do we got left for C? Going home, get the next level of power plants up. Now let's see, where's the spot where we can stick the. Yeah, we need to find a spot for heritage for the teaching monument too. We gotta go ahead and start clearing some of these blockers. Let's see, our detailed survey of Uldor 4 has revealed that may reveal that once supported in distant past, there are sufficient deposits of frozen water and polar ice caps, and beneath the planet's surface, the existence of a valley networks suggest that the water may have once flowed freely. Terraforming this planet would theoretically be possible, but we do not yet possess the technology to accomplish the monumental task within a realistic time frame. Yes, we have to get the climate restoration technology. Alright. Now, unfortunately, because they didn't give us any empty tiles, we're going to have to sacrifice one of them to build our Unity Monument.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, damn this. A little 5 versus 2. Leave it be for now. We've received some rather troubling reports regarding the deteriorating health of scientist Gorilla Urim. Her haggard appearance makes it look as though she has aged nearly 20 years. The burden of duty can be a heavy thing to bear. And she's got the substance abuser trait. Damn it. Glad I got somebody else who's got material research. Gonna need it. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, they can get good traits, they can also sometimes get bad traits.
Research complete.
Okay. Engineering facility is done. I see. Now that they brought metal, the gold bordered ones, those will stick around all the time. Although we're gonna, you see, that's got a lot.
System survey complete.
We'll go with the powered exoskeleton, give army damage +5 and mineral collection up, and it's within the same type, so it'll build up quicker. All right. But energy grid there.
System survey complete.
Low on minerals at the moment, but once you get that back up a little more, we'll set up the inactive ones. Yeah, I know. In fact, we'll go ahead and move this guy over here so that when he comes through, that'll be up and running and good. So we'll get some more Unity. Speaking of which, how much farther we gotta go to the next one? 192, 47 months. Then we can take research alternatives +1 or databank uplinks. That's usually the last one I'll grab because that's useful, but that only really becomes useful when you've got like an extra science ship. Below over here. Unfortunately, in the long run, a lot of the game is waiting and waiting and waiting. I'll speed up a little bit. I swear, look at look at that calendar clock up in the upper right-hand corner. That's just
Construction complete.
Okay. All right, and that's set. Actually, I'm going to set this over here because the extra energy credits is better. It's done.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, go ahead and leave it be for now until you're a little stronger. It's got some good minerals over here, so we'll probably expand out there next and then work our way down. You can go ahead and build a mining station so we can get all of those minerals. Got some more good energy credits over here too. 2 stations.
System survey complete.
10. Ooh, that is nice. Yeah, send that shit over there. Get that. We crave that mineral. I know that's a tired joke, but you're gonna hear it a lot because we do. Oh shit! 3 planets. Damn. Arctic wouldn't be useful to us.
System survey complete.
Although
Construction complete.
The continental and the desert one, not so much. Maybe if we research robots and send them over. Oh, good. Our ruler's gained a level. Good for him.
Anomaly found.
Okay, a small rectangular object in the surface of the planet is reflecting scanning like a meter. Our sensors are able to determine its material composition. Go ahead and research that, because you're on level with it. Now, in the situational, we also have...
I have important information for you.
Yeah, you can now also track all your anomalies on this one page. And
Construction complete.
Is going good. All right, 450 to build up all that. How many are in here? Okay, so we got 2, 3, 4 4 mineral stations and 1. Now, unfortunately, this means the system is going to be costing me more energy credits to run it than it's putting out. But for those minerals, it's worth it. While conducting surface scans of Acrux 5, science officer and the crew discover what appears to be an artificially carved slab of rock discovered in alien writing. They have not detected any other signs of alien activity on the planet, and exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery. We prepared a special project to translate text. Translate alien mural. Alright.
Situation log updated.
2. Go ahead and research the project, and then continue on with your check. Alright. What else we got here? We got... That's the Alpine. That's the one that's good for us. Not bad, not bad. Oh man, it's got a Beltharian node. Like I said, maybe we can build some robots to go in and get that.
System survey complete.
Ooh, that one's got 13 on it. Okay. Let's pause here. We figure out where we want to send you out. Probably out in this direction. This. Swing back in. And we'll figure out what to do from there. Oh, because it's still building up for this bad boy. Grab some of these mineral nodes out here, and then we'll be good to go for a while.
Anomaly found.
Let's see, we're seeing weak signal to the surface of the planet. The source appears to be some kind of tracking beacon. Let's go ahead and research that.
Special project complete.
A science officer has managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered on Acrux 5. It is a memorial for an extinct alien race that once maintained a small interstellar empire in this region of the galaxy. They were apparently exterminated by the creators of the mural, a fact that they seem to regret. Given that the mural has been dated to be in excess of 300 million years old, it is likely that its creators are also extinct by now. Perhaps most interesting of all is the material that the mural was made of despite its age. It is in remarkably good condition. So, scientists will gain 200 experience, and we will gain some surplus engineering. And you can begin building your stuff there. Now get ourselves some mineral production going, then we can get our energy up again. How's our tech going? Okay. Energy. New power plants will be up soon. Very good. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Stellaris 3. It appears that an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The mines it was meant for have evidently never never arrived, as the deposit is still here. So hey, there's a +4 on there. That's good. That's very good. Not as good as this 10 or 13 over here, but let's see how clustered this is. Oh wow, that's some big ones. 4, 4, 3, and then 2. So yeah, that's nice.
Anomaly found.
There's a cluster of shapes on the barren surface of a forest room. Leave it be for now, because that's a bit more beyond what you can handle. Don't worry, you'll come back to it.
Research complete.
Alright. New power plants are up. Ah, automatic exploration. Everything else has got to go on the back burner for this one, sorry. Go ahead and take that. Let's check on the home world at the moment.
System survey complete.
We'll upgrade those in a bit. Yeah, Crooks apparently doesn't have much going on in this system.
Anomaly found.
To be by nature precursor resolutions in Hospital of Rock. It's routine, go ahead and do it. Let's go over here. Okay. Why are you going out? I want to go in. Alright. So far, so good.
Construction complete.
Go ahead and build things there, get your energy, get that energies. You discovered several massive listening arrays in Stellaris 4. These arrays are millions of years old and believe they were originally built by the Ute. Although it appears at least one other alien civilization repurposed them at some point in the last 500,000 years for their own needs. The Colossi receiving dishes are beyond repair, but some terminals are still intact. Alright.
Situation log updated.
Special project here for the Ute. Tell them to search the project and set them back on course for. Oh, I noticed a little side spot over here. There we go. some research stations over here. When it's done with that energy.
Construction complete.
You can go ahead and...
Special project complete.
Yeah, archaeologists on Stellaris 4 learned that the listening arrays built there were used to scan space for any signs of intelligent alien life, something the Ute had never once encountered. After managing the parts to restore power to a computer terminal, the archaeologists acquired a data disk with log files from the sensor array stretching over centuries. These logs suggest that this section of the galaxy was indeed devoid of sapient life at the time of the Ute Empire. Interesting find. So get an artifact and some research and some engineering surplus. And time for our next tradition. So we're going to increase our research centers by 1. Next time it'll be leader experience increase, followed by faith and science for some unity bonuses. Then we'll finish it off with the databank uplinks. That will net us a permanent 10% bonus. Eventually we need to start building up our fleet more. I think around the 15th year space piracy becomes a thing, so I've got to be ready to deal with that crap.
Anomaly found.
Readings do not match submitted predictions. Go ahead and research. Then your skill level. Riveting entertainment, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen?
Construction complete.
Good. So we need we wait for it to hit 450 before we can
System survey complete.
tap all that. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Confederacy. Led by High Commissioner Murgod, they call themselves the Alien Equality Society. Their members have been pushing hard for friendly relations with alien species. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but one that approves of the government actions could prove useful. And pause real quick, because now we get
The faction
factions.
screen gives an overview of the populace's political leanings. Be aware that shifts in the socio-political climate may give rise to factions. Details on faction sizes, attractiveness to our pops, and how content they are can also be found here.
Okay. Basically, factions have demands that are issues, like demands, that if you fulfill them, it makes them happy. And if they get if their faction happiness gets to be 65 or higher, they start to give you bonus influence. So these guys want no purges, diplomacy traditions. You have to wait until I finish out the discovery, and new contact. Well, we'll be getting. I'm sure we'll be getting contact with another empire at some point in the near future. Immense ragged plains of shadow drift across the Hadfir's forest face. They are not cast by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere. hinged or rather jointed to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science officer is yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. And adds the shadow play modifier, gives it a +6 to society. That's a nice. That's
Research
a nice little bonus.
complete.
Okay, exoskeletons are done. We're getting bonus minerals. Let's see. Oh, we can build robots now. Or we can increase the... I think we'll go with the robots for the moment, because... that'll give us a nice little... well, quote-unquote slave race for our colonies. And robots can be very helpful, even
Anomaly found.
you know, they have... oh, shit, damn. Alright. Okay, go ahead and do that one. Got that one over there, but that's challenging. We'll leave that one be for now. Unfortunately, like I said, all these anomalies we can come back to later and check them out. Alright, we're almost at that 450 length. Just a few more days. And booyah. Alright. Get those minerals. Okay. Let's see, so we got 2 worlds that are... ah, I didn't notice that one. This got a Beltharian node around out in the open. It's good. Beltharian is great. It gives like great energy. Energy collection.
Construction complete.
What was previously thought of as Sword Mountains in the southern hemisphere of Symistia 2 has been identified as the massive skeleton remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Symistia 2A could have supported life on that scale at any point in the moon's history. Science officer has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery. Investigate the gigantic
Situation
skeleton.
log updated.
Yes, I think we will. Ah, in one of those trinary systems. Nice. Alright. Research projects. And put you back on your... back on your little list there. Here we go. Let it roll. Okay, you're done with that stuff.
System survey complete.
Damn, this system over here's got a little bit of everything. Whoa! We've encountered some form of alien vessels in the Petter system. These strange objects have been flagged as Epsilon aliens until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution. News of alien ships humming through the other have reached the Bavaria, in many ways ending the first chapter of the Book of Confederacy bid for Stellar Empire. Alright, pause the shit. Alright, now this have to take somebody off of, what was that on? Heritage site, but I still got 22 months to go, so we can give up 7 months of it to... And that tells me that somewhere down this way there's another empire. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. The question is whether or not they'll be friendly or they'll be jerks.
They can talk, and they want to talk to us.
After successfully translating the language, we have established communications with the Apathi Galactic Union. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have been terminated. And we get some influence from this.
Have made first contact with an alien empire. These fascinating beings appear to have mastered spaceflight, just as we have. We should strive to learn more about them.
Okay. I speak on behalf of the Apathi Galactic Union. We are a democratic nation committed to upholding the individual freedoms of our citizens in a galaxy full of alien horrors. Our elected leader, President Galdur Kuryuhao, warns you not to interact with our citizens or approach our space. Now, they're also egalitarian, they're fanatic egalitarians, but they're also xenophobes. So they're going to be paranoid as hell about us and anybody. Be nice, we could learn much about each other, Yapati. News that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time is spreading like wildfire throughout the Confederacy. Our citizens are fascinated by these beings, and the media is full of reports and speculation on their culture and society. The revelation that we are not alone in this galaxy has largely been greeted with celebration on Favaria. Just like us, the aliens appear to be relative newcomers on the galactic stage, and their level of technology is similar to our own. This is a momentous occasion. Okay, so their empire's down here. Which means that this little corridor right here is the only bridge between us. Alright. Let's see, we can probably make it out. Maybe let's expand out of this section before they do. They got
Special project complete.
Our continued studies of the massive skeletal remains on Cremista 2A have managed to shed some light on how the creature ended up on the moon. There are very faint residual energy readings that indicate some kind of dimensional portal existed briefly towards the rear of the skeleton. The science officer theorizes that the creature passed through the gateway from another dimension only to quickly perish in the hostile environment of the moon. Why it did this and where it came from are questions that may never be answered. Astounding. So, experience and some fancy physics surplus. And science has gone up and roll. Good. I'd send that one back to start researching some of those anomalies we had to leave behind. What are we here doing? Okay, heritage site is up. That's good. That's good. Stuff over there. It's funny how the projected end of that path is like right outside their borders. I don't think we'll have to worry too much about them. Let's see. Quality. New contract. They're happy for that. Now they want to get federated. Oh, joy. I've actually been meaning to check on something. Let's see. Kind of...
System survey complete.
Okay, what was that? Ah, okay, up there. Alright. And unfortunately, the one problem with a democratic government is that, well, you have your regular elections.
Anomaly found.
Scans regular signal represent strong stress test patterns. Good research. Now the thing is, unfortunately, when an election happens, the
Construction complete.
candidate pool comes from your various leaders, your governors, your scientists, your admirals, and your generals. And it gets to be a bit of a pain in the ass when... I'll send you down there. During a survey to Messenger, it discovered large pots of various rare terraforming fluids. Access to these fluids would greatly assist the process of terraforming planets. While we do not yet possess the means to extract the resource, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for our future exploitation. Terraforming liquids, right out here. Now, the problem with elections is that, the person to get elected might be somebody who's maybe like one of your scientists who are in the middle of doing something important, or they have a particular trait for research that you are needing. And once they get elected, they immediately stop doing their old job and go to that. However, if they get out of office and they haven't died yet,
Construction complete.
they'll still be available. Signal interceptor was a distress call from a ship in orbit around Terra. The ship is giving up any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. A special proxy has been issued to investigate what happened to the crew. Intriguing. We can investigate the derelict ship, or say screw it and get influence bonus. But most of the time,
Situation log updated.
the advantages outweigh the bonus. And go ahead and work your way out here. We'll come back to that one system out on the side later. Alright. Because sometimes this ends up with, you know, you getting some...
Special project complete.
Okay, the crew ship has been found dead. What is more disturbing is that they appear to be been killed by some highly advanced brain parasites, which infested them and drove them mad. Thanks to science officers' findings, we were able to protect our own crew from being infected. National Society surplus there. You know, some things you can actually gain. You can actually get
System
some free
survey
ships
complete.
sometimes. They appear to be spanning out this direction, which is good because, if at all possible, I'd like to keep a nice little bottleneck just in case they get hostile later on. You know, them being xenophobes, there's a chance that somebody might get a little agitated, especially when our borders start touching.
Research complete.
Alright, what do we got? The heritage site. Okay, now open additional edicts, start it, growth speed. Go for that extra unity and additional edicts. Oh, survey speed will be obviously the automated exploration will be done in a minute. While pops are still a bit out.
Construction complete. Research complete.
That should be the automatic exploration. Alright, what's next? Fusion reactors, lasers, speed. We really need to go ahead and get the physics lab out of the way. I want that fusion reactor, but it can wait.
Anomaly found.
Straight and moves, small planet to a
Construction complete.
For its present to be a natural occurrence.
Anomaly found.
Abandoned ship has been drifting endlessly above the planet. NASA's sales reading from its hull suggests that it relied on solar power to function. Go ahead and build your mining stations. And we have the birth of space piracy, crap baskets. Parasitic elements always flock to new markets, seeking to cut the profits at the expense of those doing honest business. Space has proven no different. Several underground criminal organizations on Favaria have expanded their operation into space by converting a small fleet of civilian freighters into warships. The outlaws call themselves the Sons of the Night, operating from a base in the Crooks. Their ships have started menacing civilian shipping lanes and neighboring systems. We should act quickly before the situation gets out of hand. The trade must flow. Alright, pause real quick. Oh, I want to see where the hell that... okay, so that's up here. Alright, a Crooks. Where the fuck's a Crooks? And it would be right out where I'm wanting to head out to. Alright. We're gonna need to start... Alright, what kind of ships are these? Separate Kunthian. Alright, so we need the Wookiees. We know they're there, and they're going to start making raids on the area over here very soon. Hopefully I can get a couple more ships built up so I can go and kick their ass before it gets too out of hand. Yeah, because that 111's, they're going to be a little stronger than that. Oh, I left it on pause. Duh, dumbass. Okay. I unfortunately have a bad habit where I'll pause it to do something and then forget that I paused it. Things. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Destimon 6A. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they begun. There's a cat touching my leg. So that'll give some engineering research.
Aggressors spotted.
And there they are. Yeah. Oh, wait, how strong are these fuckers? 186. Shit. I'm just gonna have to wait until... Yeah, I know.
Spaceport under attack.
Yeah, I can't really do too much. We discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around the Pleon. The solar vessel was built by unknown culture and appears several thousand years old. One of the massive sails of a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appeared to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices, so we'll get some engineering surplus. No, actually, if I set my fleet down there right now. Okay, it's now 73.
Anomaly found.
Small docking hatch leading to the asteroid is viable at the end of a smoke crater on the surface. The hatch was like concealed once, but has since been exposed by macrometeoric impact.
Construction complete.
Second. Go ahead and merge and continue your task. We have encountered some form of invisible TRAPPIST system. These strange objects have been flagged as Mu aliens until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution. Investigate the Mu aliens. Let's take a look-see about it for ourselves. What are we dealing with here? That is a ship. That is not just some... Alright, go ahead and get that done. So apparently there's another one somewhere down here. Lovely. We're already getting boxed in. Pump out another missile boat. I like to keep things even, personally. Battle has been engaged. Yay, fights. Pew pew, pew pew. Now, fortunately, the large portion of the asteroid hauled out to allow for construction in some kind of shipyard has been abandoned and exposed to vacuum of space for centuries. If anything useful remained, it has already been looped by previous explorers. The design of the shipyard itself was unique, however, and much could potentially be learned from the study, so more engineering. Fortunately, our starbase apparently did a good number on them.
They can talk, and they want to talk to us.
The Shabak Star Nation. Authoritarian materialists, fanatic materialists. We are the Shabtak Star Nation, minions of the wise overlord Tekek 1. Our aim is to improve ourselves through the use of technology, and whether you agree with these goals or not, we trust you will remain amicable neighbors. At least they're not being dicks. Okay, they apparently have some oh, and a gateway. Yeah, an ancient space station of some kind has been located at the edge of the Eklum system. The strong residual subspace signature that surrounds the station indicates that it may be a gateway of sorts. Part of a theoretical network of similar stations that at some point would have allowed for near instantaneous travel between the different parts of the galaxy. Assuming this is a gateway, its current state of disrepair is rendered it unusable. If it could be restored into working order, its owner could potentially be able to access any other functional gateways in the galaxy, enabling travel across huge distances in a matter of days.
Construction complete.
Alright. And they got their collective butts handed to them.
System survey complete.
There's a significant scarring on the surface of the world in a pattern that cannot be natural from orbit. The massive rifts look almost like writing. Alright, real quick, where's this other... Oh damn, they're like right there, shit. And they have a gateway, they have the gateway within their borders. What are these strategic resources they've got access to? Engos Vapor, Pop Resource Production 10%, and Beryllium Ore, Shield Hit Points 20%. Well, good for them whenever they get around to mining that stuff. Alright, now go ahead and give a second for those two to merge before we're going to hit on, because while we hit the fleet, there's a base over here that we got to take out, and if we don't, it's just going to keep spawning new fleets. Not to mention also block off, any chance of heading out here and collecting shit. When you're done there, you can go ahead and grab that area. Here's the base. Attack the base, dum-dum. Well, okay. Let's see. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Pleione 5. A massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Alrighty then.
Battling aggressor station.
This won't take long to do here.
System survey complete.
Hey, we got some minerals and some energy credits from just taking it out. Excellent. Turn to base and repair up. There. Okay. You can head back here and finish building that mining station. Oh, and we're up for our next tradition. For leader experience. Yay. Alright. Coming along good, it looks like.
Construction complete.
Now we got a good surplus of resources, so expansion should go even easier now. these guys are just getting all up in our territory.
In the contact screen, we see a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us.
Shut up. Okay, so these guys are...
The diplomacy screen is where we communicate.
Alright, okay, get it. Okay.
System survey complete.
Let's see. There's a survey item. There.
Construction complete.
Cool, cool. Alright. Excelente. Okay. And we'll go ahead and merge these two fleets. Okay, now... I keep forgetting to see these automatically set to passive. I want to set to aggressive. It's like, if there are any hostile targets in the system, they'll automatically go after them. Alright. When we're done, I'm actually going to have you come all the way down here and then back around, because it looks like that's all going to be a dead end. I want to see what's here before claim it and lock me off.
System survey complete.
Survey down here. Actually, crap, I forgot. These guys have got the automatic surveys now. That likes to make things quicker. I forget. You just kind of come down here, and then I'll set you on automatic, and you should handle everything from there.
Construction complete.
Alright, let's pop back here real quick. Go and start upping our... Here, decide up first. Then the energies. And once the physics is done, which should be just a minute or two, we'll get that upgraded properly. Guys are Federated.
Research complete.
Alright, there's the physics lab. So I'm gonna hit that administrative AI real quick, because that'll help overall. And the fusion reactor seems to be coming up pretty steadily, so I'm not too worried about it. That's like we've already locked these guys off from getting over here, so they're expanding down that way up. Then they're gonna come in contact with these fuckers too. Nope, wait. So, biolab engineering, go and go 6. That is the tile it's on. That's its best. Wait a minute, somebody. Sorry, didn't see you there. My apologies. Have yourself a little thing there. Okay. Now, get employed. Yay. Alright, you're in. Go ahead and go for automatic exploring. A new faction. Let's see, led by scientists. Guesslith, they call themselves the Citizens for Freedom Convention. Members work for equality and justice for all denizens of our empire. Oh wow, these guys are already fairly happy. Anti-autocratic, free movement, reproductive freedoms, anti-caste. Hey, I got no problem with all that crap. So now I'm getting an extra point of influence from them. Excellent. gonna check something. So you got
The planets and sectors screen.
on one. Policies.
The Policies tab covers government policies, as well as empire-wide edicts, practices that can be enforced by spending some of our resources.
Let's see. Alright, hold on a second. Let's see what trick. Resilient. Ah, yes, extra lifespan. Good. So the one guys they don't like purging. So well, that's still prohibited, so I can't really do anything to make them
System
happy.
survey complete.
And you're going under there next. Good, good, good. You go ahead and head out there and continue expanding. You build a research station there, and then we'll move out to Nimbus if we can get to it before these guys do. Yes, yes, I know. You've explored that. Okay. Over here, little trading hub to get some more energy credits going. You can never have too many energy credits. Edicts. These various little edicts that you can enact. You know, currently he's been spending influence. I can't once I finish research on this one here.
Construction
more
complete.
ones that I can pay like energy credits for. Speaking of energy credits, and then go ahead and expand out that way. On command of Galacticor, Admiral Secatorum, Daloon has learned to carefully nurse his supplies to significantly reduce ship operating costs across the board. Good. Ship upkeep has negative 10%. Has been improved. Oh, damn.
System survey complete.
Alright, where are you going next? Down there? Good, 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 good. Not too much there to really be worried about.
Research complete.
Edicts. We got our
Construction complete.
Let's see. Farming subsidies are always good. We need more food. All right, got that going. How's the planetary stuff go? Start clearing off some of these other blockers. Now, on your homeworld, clearing out the blockers is relatively cheap. Only costs like 100 credits per. On your colonies, it starts getting progressively more expensive. You know, 200 to 400 credits per tile block cleared.
System survey complete.
Okay.
Construction complete.
Alright, good. And you can go ahead and come over here. Ain't got no problem with these guys, but you know, ooh, they're receptive. Excellent. Let's do some trade. Let's do some trade deals. Let's see, active sensor link for an active sensor link. No, communications for communications. And let's see, their research for my research. Okay, they're gonna need a little. Give them a little bonus. Some might call it a bribe. There we go. 100 credits to get them in the green and agree. Guys, we might actually be able to be friends with. And yippee, good, cool. Cool with it.
We are losing credits at an alarming rate.
No, we're not.
Last month's budget report makes for some grim reading.
The game sometimes it gets a glitch like that where it'll tell you that something's happening when it's not. Because we've got
Construction complete.
We've got a surplus, you know, a running profit of 23 credits a month. Now, trust me, when that can drop into the negative, and you'll start losing credits every month. That's one reason why it's a good idea to, you know, keep your things up. Now, food production is the surplus is getting down. Okay, they're building that. So once that's done, clear that off. I'll probably move this guy over here so that we can have more food production. We're gonna need it. Where are you going? Okay, you're not going anywhere. Let's see. Can we get anything going on with these guys? Let's see, they're wary. They're not going to be up for a research agreement. Yeah, hell no. 1,000, no. But they might be up for... And we'll just give them a little bribe too. We'll go ahead and bribe them a bit extra because... You know that because you know the number does add to their opinion of us. If we can get their opinion up high enough, then we can get the research agreement going. You know, because right now there's xenophobia, but they're free. So that kind of cancels each other out. See, they'll go for it. There we go. All right, excellent.
Construction complete.
Okay. Ah, Fallen Empire. Ancient caretakers. Public service announcement. All refugee status are handled at the central processing. Notice central processing is
Anomaly found.
Structures practically begging for a collateral. Yes, get on that. Central processing is currently experiencing a communications outage. Stand by while outage is resolved. Outage is resistant for error buffer overflow cycles. Yeah, these are the... You know, there are fallen empires of like they're like old pre-existing empires that are like at max of their tier. Ooh, they got a mega synthroid continuance. What the hell? Yeah, they got a bunch of mega structures over here. You know, oh, they're way the fuck over there. I ain't gonna count them for in any meaningful way for a long while. But it's like some of them. You know, the one that I'm ran into the most while playing is as like a. Oh wait, let's see, Lytheric gas. Lytheric gas. Lytheric gas. Ah, there it is. Sublight speed. I think that's one we can. Yeah, that's one we can go ahead and. 84 is uninhabited, indeed uninhabitable, but not uninvisited. The surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The model of the flowing lines definitely chart a history of so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Surely. Okay, so we got research. Where is it? Ah.
Tile blocker cleared.
Yeah, we can collect that one. That's good. All right. So you move up here, and we will.
Research complete.
Oh damn! Shit, double. Okay, first things first. The AI is done. Go ahead and complete the lasers. And as for Unity equals, gain Unity equal to 3 months of production whenever a new technology is researched. Alright. We've almost got that one cleared out. Anything on the situation log we need to know about? Nope, okay. Alright. So, how about you build me some mining stations there? Negotiations for appointing a new High Commissioner
System survey
are underway.
complete.
Decision will be announced in 3
Construction
months.
complete.
Let's pause real quick. Alright. Elections are in progress. Select a candidate to support or spend influence to keep our current ruler for another term. We do not interfere. If we don't interfere, a random candidate will be selected. And I don't have enough to really get involved here. And see, unfortunately, some of these suckers, when they get put in, it's gonna leave me with a problem. A new ruler's been elected to High Council, and lost one of our scientists. Lovely. Well, at least he's got the energy credits going on, but oh, you gotta be fraxin' kidding me. Alright, I'll just have to recruit somebody new and Voidcraft. We haven't got anybody doing that yet. It's gonna slow stuff down there, but that'll be done in like 12 months, aka about 6 minutes. No biggie. Okay, that's done. Where are you going next? Bring it down here, stupid. Down over there. Go ahead and come over here and clean this. Yeah, and unfortunately now we're having to pay full price for claiming systems and building our star bases. It's one thing I hate. One thing I don't like about the democratic system in this game. It can screw your long-term plans up sometimes. You're down there though. Come over here and go ahead and.
Fleeing aggressors.
Okay. Who to what now? Blood Clan. Why are there human pirates down here? Doesn't matter. Get your ass over there. Oh, don't tell me that that one all the way over on the side is where Earth is at. Oh, please. Oh, God. If they're there, that means they gotta be there, which... So 9 times out of 10, Earth always pops up as a single system. They're very slow to expand out. And I don't understand why. Which means that if we can get to this system here and take it... Yeah, go ahead and do that. I meant to read that. No, I'm gonna read it off now. There are signs of activity on ancient precursor civilization. Ooh! Oh, where's that at? Yeah, it'd be another Ute thing down there. Excellent.
Construction complete.
If we can expand out into that system before humans get out of it, we can block them off and technically and potentially, just kind of absorb them into our platypus confederacy. Of course, because we're egalitarians, we have to be nice. And we have to enjoy it, though. Sometimes it is fun when you get one of these races that their ethics basically make them like. See, the remains of a Ute cruiser have been found in orbit around Glit 1. Seems to have fallen victim to weapons fire, but given the extreme age of the Hulk, it is difficult to be certain. There are no indications the ship was ever equipped with an FTL drive. It must have traveled between the stars at sublight speeds.
Situation log updated.
Right. Go ahead and research the project, and then go back to automated exploration. That. One, they had like, oh yeah, we're gonna mop the floor with them. Mop the floor with them bad. Let the fight begin. Backing out slightly. Okay, so there's
Construction complete.
top middle. And build mining stations, and then go ahead and build research stations too. And back to the fight here. Oh yeah, they're getting their butts swamped. Straight up walloped.
Research complete.
Oh, robots are done. Okay. Greater quill guns too. Well. Come on, finish them off already. Alright. Not much spoils, but something.
System survey complete. Special project complete.
And yep, the United Nations of Earth. Greetings from the United Nations of Earth. We are a democratic nation committed to upholding the individual freedoms of our citizens regardless of the species. Our elected leader, President Ibrahim Kadem, hopes for a long and fruitful relationship with your people. And see, found a yard right. Is the cruiser above the transmitter report? There are two large cryo chambers in this cruiser's midsection designed to house one Ute each in suspended animation. Given the massive size of Ute individuals, this is apparently their standard crew complement on vessels this size. No Ute remains were found anywhere on the ship, but the archaeologist managed to recover logs from a computer that monitored the life signs and medical conditions of the crew. It's provided valuable data on the Ute physiology. Yeah, see, soul system's right in there. So, technically, like I said, if I can... You know what? Get your butt over here. You can build stuff, I'll build that crap later. You move here. And start the thing. I don't know. Call me a jerk, but... I kinda have a bad... Oh, wait, see. The soul system has some... They had... Ah, uranitic crystals. Energy weapon damage. Let's see, real quick. They, well, yeah, of course they wouldn't like the Apathic Galactic Union. They're well, okay, no, it's the face of this. Is the case that they're both being. I guess one's being paranoid about them, so they're being paranoid back. Good trade deal. See how they handle. Oh, they are all for that. Okay, nope, not ready for that research agreement though. Oh, you guys have actually got a decent little ship, little ship thing there. Not gonna lie, being this is kind of a dick move and kind of blocking them off, but it happens. Neither of those planets are really worth a shit to me. Survey completed. Although our survey of habitable worlds, our biologists have collected a vast amount of data on alien life forms. Many of our older theories of the development of life have been disproved, and our scientific community has had to build new models from scratch. Our most interesting findings can be displayed in the newly dedicated Museum of Exobiology on Fevaria. The public is enthralled, and many of the donations have come in to aid in the continued research of the strange life forms. So you get an adventure credit boost and a nice society boost too. Send anybody out? Yeah, they're probably still in the process of. Oh wow, there's a lot of people hanging around in here going, "Hey, we want to scan all this."
Construction complete.
Oh, damn, I actually lost a ship in that fight.
System survey complete.
Signals that does not seem to be from the planet's surface.
We have found an anomaly. From time to time, our science ships will make...
Late to be bringing that up, isn't it, Veer? That's one of the reasons why I keep him turned off usually these days, because there's very little he can tell me that's really... Oh, where are you going? Okay. Okay, you're handling that one. That anomaly, alright.
Construction complete.
Okay, that was the replacement ship for my fleet. Some extra shit out of this, guys. Good, good, good. Look, we'll get federated soon, alright? Just relax. Chillax, bro. Emergency transmission buoy. Maybe a February model for civilian ships, designed to be subject to an emergency measure should the comm systems fail, but the extent of the damage makes it impossible to know for certain. It is repeating weak, distorted signal. Alright.
Situation log updated.
Okay, research the project. We're there. I admit I'm just waiting to pounce on this system to claim it. Shit!
Special project complete.
Let's see, the buoy has been set up. This is verified as one of Bavarian make, and the signal it's relaying has been stabilized. Alright, identify yourselves. Hello? This is the captain of the Luxian, a Bavarian civilian transport. Former captain, Luxian is gone. We were boarded by pirates and taken captive before they blew up the ship. Who captured you? I think they're called themselves the Ransomers? The Ransomers. At any rate, they're a vile bunch. We'd all be dead already if they didn't think they could get something for us from the Confederacy of Fervor. I've overheard them discussing their demands. We can save them, or say fuck them. Well, we will rescue you. Thank you.
System survey complete.
Alright, pause that crap real quick. You're being held in some space station. Use the transmission burst now, let you know.
Situation log updated.
Alright. Crap. Well, they're getting to it quicker. Well, I can't stop them from expanding out completely, but I can do a little bit here and there. Alright. Let's see, Ransomers. Ransomer base, track on map. Now we will zoom out to see where it's at. Way the frag out here. God dang it. Alright. Unfortunately, our Galactic ships won't refuse to go to any area that hasn't been at least partially explored. So, actually, alright, I'm going to build another
research complete.
Construction ship. Farming subsidies are up, good. Pop growth.
Construction complete.
You go ahead. God damn it! Don't have enough influence to expand out because yeah, I can't stop them from getting there. But crap baskets. They're about. Damn it! They're in a position to cut me off. Fuck. Triac warriors sighted. For several months now, we received scattered reports of small numbers of alien mercenaries and privateers operating on the frontiers of space. They call themselves the Triac, and are apparently exiles from a nomadic warrior culture inhabiting organized space around the singularity under bipoles. Their passage near our space proceeded without incident, but they warned us against trespassing. There is no Triac central government to speak of, but their various factions are engaged in constant infighting and often launch raids against neighboring star systems. Indeed, given their vast population and space-based protection capability, the Triac would likely be a significant galactic power if they ever stopped killing each other. Attempt to contact them. Goat people. Aye, more Dwamax. You know, there's some alien portraits they. It looks a bit better with this weird ass talk. Basically, these guys are marauders and mercenaries. And where are they at? Oh, they're the way the frack over there. I ain't got to worry about them. Shit. So.
Construction
rivalry
complete.
has popped up between these two. And they're both being rivaled with each other. Okay, that one is down there. Okay, now we can expand out that way.
Construction complete.
Go ahead and build some mining stations in here. Get that lithiuric gas, we can increase our sublight speed, that'll be good. Going one up a level. See these guys more. No, they're still being wary, they're not receptive. How about these guys? Wary. Just up, yay. Oh shit, sorry dude, I didn't see you there. Over in the chat, Transformer Bash. You have to put a straw through a finished spinner wall spool? I don't understand what you're talking about, dude. I'm sorry if you're deciding to take off. Alright, what's our next edition? Oh, as the data make uplinks. And now we get our first Ascension perk.
The Ascension perks list shows the Ascension perks that we can potentially unlock.
Alright, let's see, we can reduce our starbase influence cost and our claim influence cost, gain another 10%, permanent 10% on research speed. Let's see. Additional 10% unity and governing ethics attraction, mastery of nature, put Clearbacher down. Increase core systems by 5 more planets. I'm not so sure we really need that. Executive vigor. Leader durations. Leader cap and leader capacity. Shared destiny. Subject integration. Focus cost. Don't really need any of that right now. I'd say... we'll go with technological ascendancy, because that bonus to our yeah, sorry, I can't talk today. Bonus to our research will be a big help as things go on. Alright. Oh. Left it on pause again. Dumbass I am. I really need to stop doing that. Our baseball piece. This is obvious when you know what to look for. The fleet in confused formation slowly drifts out from behind the repurposed mining complex. They were obviously not expecting company. Okay, hello again, High Commissioner. I take it the Federation ships are a cause of this all commotion. Our hosts need to be ready to leave their posts. Board in this place would probably be end badly for everyone involved, but if you attack the base directly, I think we might make a break for one of their lifeboats. Please don't try to blow us up on your way out. That's the plan.
Fleeing aggressors.
How's their strength? 225? Yeah, I can handle that. So...
System survey complete.
And now you can go ahead and just start doing automatic exploration. If anything, we have to take them out because we gotta expand out that way. Ooh, got another nice mineral deposit back here.
Research complete.
Lasers. Okay, now we need to do the fusion reactor because we're gonna need the extra power for our ships. Go ahead and start. Go ahead and get more ships out so we can reinforce and back up that fleet. Let's see, who has this gone up some? Oh, good.
Anomaly found.
Alien signal source, small object in orbit. Okay, go for it. Mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species has been found drifting in high orbit over Eurus-1. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet and maybe a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has provided some interesting data.
Research complete.
Okay, that's pop growth speed, good. Yeah, good. Gene clip, those are always useful.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Oh god damn it, they're already building that.
Construction complete.
Oh shit, they're cutting me. Fuck you, humans. You're cutting me off here. I'm actually had to be an ass and...
Anomaly
It's a
found.
claim. Just some unusual energy reads emanating from the moon. Might have been a glitch resistant, or could be a sign of something more. Here.
Construction complete.
We attract the unusual radiation emanating from Tonrock to a secret subterranean bunker hiding a mega computer the size of a battleship. Our researchers suspect that it may have been there for several thousand years, hard at work solving a single very complex problem, the nature of which still eludes us. When the crew attempted to interact with the computer, they discovered that the facility, which had appeared both abandoned and guarded, was in fact operated by a security AI, the highest purpose of which seemed to be frying its visitors alive. As the crew defeated the AI, it's broadcast a message to an unknown recipient. Scrap the mega computer for parts, for 100 minerals. Use it to boost our own research for about 10 years. Or let it continue its mysterious calculations. Research.
Construction complete.
And the battle had begun there. Real quick, let them fight that out. Not much I can do. Damn it. Cut me off. How's this going? So far so good. I seem to have the upper hand. It's slowly swinging in my favor.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
That's your echoes, presence of some kind of unidentified doppelganger in the atmosphere of this gas giant. Research. Okay, this is looking good, promising. I should have this battle done pretty easily. Still here.
Construction complete.
Trinary. Right on the other side of... The pirate police slowly tells itself apart in the savage chain reaction instigated by our military vessels. The search for the captive crew on the Luxian begins. If they made it to the lifeboat, they should be attempting to hail us by now. Scan all frequencies. No lifeboat, we're in Clapton. Captain? Captain? Kidnapped Bavarians never made it off the pirate base. We were unable to determine exactly where they met their end, if the lifeboat failed to launch, or if they never made it out of the holding cell. But fact remains that they are dead. The Bavarian people are sure to appreciate the swift actions undertaken by the High Commissioner of the Confederacy, but they are also unlikely to soon forget this tragedy. Gain some influence, a failed savior modifier, and happiness is down 10%. You stop. As soon as we got that bonus, get down here and claim that. Shadow remnants of a cruiser-sized starship can be detected in a decaying orbit deep inside the atmosphere of Tonrock 3. It appears to have ventured far into the gas giant's atmosphere, perhaps a desperate attempt to escape a pursuer only to be crushed by the atmosphere pressure. The The vessel is too deep to be salvaged, but a structural scan of the wreckage has provided us with some interesting engineering data. Up reinforcements, and go ahead and take your ass back to get your upgrades. Oh. But long story short, I won. Damn. Means that thanks to the humans, I'm gonna be stuck. Not unless one of these stars out here has like additional brakes. Well, it looks like damn, they are expanding. Well, they've probably been holed up, building up resources, especially to have a nice big fleet like that. Yeah, they got like 11 corvettes. Now that's the style of ship I like. You know what the freaking humans get now. That. Alright, that's.
System survey complete.
You're just gonna keep exploring outwards. That's what you do. See, the humans still wary of us?
Construction complete. Research complete.
Alright, let's pause for a second so we can catch up with this. Okay, coil guns. We're up. Mining capacity, we need that. I thought that'd go up. Or you go ahead and go get your upgrade too. You'll all meet back at the home world, and then we'll merge you into one nice big fleet.
Research complete. Construction complete.
Reactor. Sensors. Go ahead and build some research stations there. We got somebody who's not work.
System survey complete.
Drop you down to get some more hydroponics going. Alright. Before you go any further, let's get some of these there's that one. And research families in that system. Hell, you're already at max level. Go ahead and get this one too. Fuck it, let's just send you to go ahead and get all of these. My other scientist is way the fuck out here. Oh no, you send you down to snag this one. That one, then you can turn to what you're doing. Whoever gets to the last two first wins, whatever. Alright. So, gene clinic should be done soon.
System survey complete.
Go ahead and expand out there. I had to get. Search those two, then you can go back. I know sometimes if you've got a thing on. That one seems to be doing okay, so. Yeah, so sometimes if you guys got stuck on automatic exploration, and you try to give them, say, additional, accidentally, you know, anomalies, researching anomalies is supposed to override other commands, and then when they're done, when it's done, it goes back to what it was doing. Sometimes when it's on automatic exploration, it'll keep exploring automatically, figuring it'll wait until the end to do so.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
Thank you. Chipper trippy little computer voice we got going on. Okay.
Construction complete.
We come to visit your systems. We save you that you're growing too rich and fat. Yes, unless you think of reason to not make good Dwonic stew. So we can either try to fight them or bribe them. It'd be easier to bribe them. You smart, Dwomak. We have to look for new Dwomak stew elsewhere. Much trouble for us, but no trouble for you. So that's taken care of. So go ahead and merge these two fleets. There we go. What missing upgrade here? Ah. Good. Once the gene clinic's done, we can set that right there. That'll help with the pop growth. Damn, you humans are spreading out like a damn plague. I must have had a lot of influence built.
Construction complete.
I swear, they're zipping out as fast as they can explore this shit.
Construction complete.
Alright. Rush remains of an ancient Ute starship have found an orbit of Earth's segment. The instrument is good, but it's only ship. Even cruiser-sized Ute ships are typically crewed by only one or two individuals and immense-size their bodies, but this hulk has more than a dozen cryopods attached, each containing withered skeletons of what must have been Ute colonists.
Situation log updated.
Alright. Look, I know I gave you other orders, but research that. Then you can check out the anomalies here and here. And that ship over there should have those anomalies done just fine, so.
Construction complete.
So some more stuff down there.
Construction complete.
Service queue is done. Good.
Construction complete.
Damn. Okay, so that's. You guys are still wary. And being xenophobes, you're going to be wary. Very little I can do to make you happy, aside from just like guaranteeing you. Damn, you look at the way you're expanding outwards. You're working hard to. These poor guys are cut off completely. Yeah, sure, non-aggression pact. Anything with you guys? Nope, not really.
Research complete.
And we got Gene Clinic is up. Okay.
Special project complete.
Damn it. Let's see. Most of the remains of the Derek Ute colony ship orbits are in corporate condition, but our archaeologists managed to recover the vessel's sublight engine. The Ute never breached the blight barrier, depending instead on cryo technology and 1,000-year-long natural lifespans to spread their empire across the stars. Okay. It's not buildings, but surprisingly regular mineral croppings. Science officer asserts that these angular blocks of rock are the product of interactions between tectonic plates. Their shapes are the result of unusual tectonophysics inherent in the planet's crust. The perfect angularity of these thrust faults implies the possibility of aliens tampering with the Farus one's crust at some point in the past. Okay, now we got a bit of a conundrum here, because this is our next capital, next administrative building upgrade. This is a terraform which allow us to get a hold to start getting a hold of those terraforming stuff and actually be on the path to doing some actual terraforming. But there's also the naval capacity increase. I'm not too worried about that one because I haven't hit the cap yet. So we'll go with centralization for now, because that'll increase overall bonuses. When's our next Unity? 6 months. Then we can hit diplomacy and start making that other faction happy. Maybe increase
research complete.
Alright, mining is up. Metal. With the robo-modding. Now when I start expanding outwards onto new colonies. And we'll go ahead and build a gene clinic there for when that one's done. It'll be all up. And here we go with the diplomas. Just real quick, double checking, make sure this is what they want. Inequality. Yeah, diplomacy traditions, they want to get federated. Nobody wants purchase. So, diplomacy. See, we'll get your diplomatic influence cost reduced by 50%, and your trust growth increased by 33%. So, yep, here we go. And we're on our way to becoming a federation. They're still wary. Water friction. We're all alien lovers here. Alright. Let's see, now everybody's getting happy with the influence. I'm raking in almost. Yep. So raking in an extra 2.5. That is excellent. far as I can tell, this entire back end is all mine, so that's good. New canister formula investable in the Matar system. These strange objects have been flagged as Gimel aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. Seems Matar. Active scans of fleet RFR have picked up what appears to be a large ship deep inside the atmosphere of the gas giant. Judging by the nearby debris, there have been several failed attempts to salvage this derelict in the past. Any ship strong enough to withstand the crushing gravity must be a magnificent prize, and Science Officer has proposed a salvage project of her own. This is worth checking out because there's a chance I might be able to get a cruiser out of this, and that's a good ship. All right. Search that. Then you can come up here and check that out. You're hanging it up there. Abandoned amusement park. The structures on Endlorang 3 are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science officer so-and-so notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us Vivarians, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them run and amuse themselves. Alright, so we get a good engineering society boost from that.
They can talk, and they want to talk to us.
This is a transfer interview to establish communication with the Voltarian Tranquil Coalition. Diplomatic channels are now open. You know, one thing I will say about this playthrough, I'm actually running into a lot of races that don't immediately want to kick my ass. Well met, friends. We are the Voltarian Tranquil Coalition, a nation built for the principles of peaceful coexistence and individual freedoms. Prime Minister Josh Nagilian, the current head of our government, has expressed a sincere hope for a lasting friendship between our two peoples. They look like space orcs. And we just went through this. Alright, real quick, backing out where you at. You are way the hell over here. Yeah, you guys are space orcs, wow. You're a pacifist. You guys mean you won't be starting any shit. And a fanatic egalitarian. Yay. Alright, let's see. Let's start things off with... Nope, yeah. Until they're receptive, then they never want to go through with the trade deals. But... Well... Let's give you guys some minerals. I set the bidding at 1,000. Maybe a bit much, but yeah, you get that opinion up. So you're receiving a transmission from the. I'm not even gonna bother trying to pronounce that one. The consciousness. They appear to have successfully translated a language. Diplomatic channels are open. Blah blah blah. Bugs. A hive mind. Oh, hello. We are the consciousness, and we speak as one. The hive mind has taken note of your presence. You will observe for now. Our future actions will depend on whether you are a threat, an opportunity for expansion, or an unseen variable. Okay. Huh. Seemed to... Okay, I was close enough. Let's get a look at you guys. Okay. Can't tell if you're one of the ones. Scroll traits. Just right. I can't. See, some hive minds count as a devouring swarm, and they can be a problem. These guys, I'm not so sure about. Just have to wait and see. These guys are all for it. Yay. Let's see if we got them set up. They're cordial. They're cordial, which means research agreements. Yay. Okay. Again. There you go. That's what we need. Alright. Excellent. You're just getting a level. Yay. They're all up for the research agreement. Good.
Construction complete.
Alright. Take your ass over here. Where? Ah, right. Go ahead and grab that. Rivalry ended. I wasn't even aware these guys were having a rivalry. You guys are about to do with
Special project complete.
A masterful display of engineering, the team under science officer has managed to identify, gently raise the derelict ship to the gas station. Despite its age, the ancient cruiser, it is a cruiser, yes! Is in remarkably good condition, and we have restored power to its systems. No trace of the original crew remains, but we have brought over our own and commissioned the ship into the fleet. Excellent. Let's get a look at our newest acquisition, shall we? Actually, you go ahead and head to the home world so that you can meet up.
Construction complete.
That is a big mamma jamma. With level 4 lasers and level 2 plasma weaponry. Nice. And level 4 shields and armor. The only bad thing is I can't upgrade this thing for anything. It is stuck as it is. It's the rivalry ended thing. So is there anything in here to do? Nope. Alright. Okay. Still, that's nice. That's a nice big ship. Hell, I don't even have destroyers yet, and cruisers are the ones after that. So that
construction complete.
That is officially now my that is officially now my new flagship for my fleet, as far as I'm concerned. The Admiral will command from that and spread out his many corvettes to harass.
Construction complete.
Hounds them from afar. Alright, my station. And go ahead and do the research station while you're down there. You going? Okay, you're apparently heading back home for some reason. Huh. Alright. And the humans are still expanding out like roaches. I bet you guys have already colonized your planet. Yes, you've already colonized out here.
Construction complete.
God, look at them go.
Construction complete. Fleeing aggressors.
Uh-oh. Some aliens in the okay, huh. Wall aliens. Investigate the wall aliens. Well, that explains why they haven't expanded out into that area yet. I'm betting that it's probably crystalline entities.
These are unknown spacefaring entities.
Oh no, it's a void cloud.
More about them and
huh. Well. Yeah, I can definitely see why you haven't expanded out in that direction yet. Because your fleets can't handle that yet. I may have to step in to help. Help! You guys are pretty cut off now. Even in the crevice of a giant asteroid below, we have found something astonishing. The mining gear attached to a rock, digging itself from the vast depth of the asteroid, stands bent with no signs of replaced it there. If we stop the machine, we might be able to learn something about the technology used to build it, but we must hurry before random debris crushes it. Alright. Okay. Come back to get us to see. Alright, so... how much you want to bet that this requires the use of... Yep. Alright. Resources projects. And then build a mining station. Yes, the project will be done in 1,070 days. It's not telling me how long it's going to take to get there, but it shouldn't take too long. Director of the Museum of Exobiology in Favaria has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on the surveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. It will require the full resources of a science ship for a lengthy period of time. In that chain, it's actually a good one to do because it'll. Map. You know, this is for probably the first time I think I might be able to hit all of these without having too much of a problem. Because you know, I haven't ran into any races that are assholes, so the borders aren't closed. Hit some of these outliers first. By the way, how you conscious guys doing? What's up? How you doing? How about a little trade dealy-dealy? Communications and sensor links. For communications and sensor links. For 30 years. Nope, no research agreements yet. That's understandable, my friend. Try to bribe you with some energy crystals here. Go and give you 500. Make the deal tasty. And if it keep you guys Stellaris Nation, they appear to have successfully translated language law. More erudite explorers. Greetings from the Svakwas Nation. Chancellor Oberfew is our elected representative, but in truth all citizens have a voice in our government. We strive to better ourselves through technology, a desire we hope you respect. Alright. Where are you guys at? Way the hell over here. Standard trade dealing. Communications and sensor link. Communications and sensor links. And a little bribe for you too. Not too much though. Alright, everybody's loving the sense of the
Construction complete.
Alright.
Construction complete.
The invasion of purely clustered debris in space dust yielded surprising results. It's a particulate cloud bristling with a powerful charge of unknown origin that has no business exhibiting simple reflexive actions, let alone movements with purpose, and yet it does. There's something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relayed video feeds. Perhaps there are things in the universe we must not tangle with, or should not tangle with. Okay.
Situation log updated.
Alright. Cloud study. Go ahead. That's almost in. That's not too bad. We can wait a little bit to get that. Alright. You go ahead and build that there. How much time we got left on this time project? And yeah, you're right around the corner, so you're good. You two are there. Go ahead and merge. Oh, 1,000, so sweet power. Okay.
Construction complete.
And what was completed? Okay. Ah. Yeah, the Eugene Clinic. Excellent. Excellent. Slap down there. And clearing these out, because... Well, you know what? Well, that are the ones going to have to collect those ones. You can collect these two, and then get back to your explorations, preferably down here. This is odd. No, you don't like anybody. And who the hell are you? Oh, okay, one of those militant tradition. You're one of those fallen empires. Yeah, you don't like anybody. You may become a problem later on. Kurin Shard. Here. Yeah. And crap, somebody, one of our people died. And it would be. All right, let's see who we've got. Bill. All right. Take the younger guy. I wonder one for military theory. Real quick. No, none of that's applicable there, so. Alright. Now you have to take over massive research undertaking. Oh, there's one on Earth too, shit, and then I hadn't even noticed that. Cheers that. Cheers that. Okay, it's not on Earth, but they haven't closed borders, so... Alright, you two, go ahead and do all that. You guys are extra happy, aren't you? Yes, you are. Look at all you. You know what? Time for us to have a third science ship.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright, managed to stop the excavator before it broke down. It is a remarkable piece of machinery with a smooth surface covered in diamonds. At first glance, the whole drill seems like one solid piece, but it's simply so well put together that you could not notice screws and joints. And engineers would be able to reverse engineer some of this technology. Okay. We'll go ahead and recruit a new.
Special project complete.
The Tassargoid is an extremely lethal predator that stalks the dense jungles of whatever the fuck world that is at night, paralyzing its prey with electric shocks before sucking their brains out with his tube-like mouth. Pleasant. Unfortunately, 3 of the crew members from the ship were lost to these creatures before a specimen could be secured. The Museum of Exobiology on Favari will rename one of its wings after these brave officers to honor their sacrifice. Go ahead and put the new guy here for now and send him out.
Research complete. Tile blocker cleared. Construction complete.
Get those destroyers out. Scientists gained a little. Excellent, excellent. Alright, so far so good. Notice everybody's exploring the fuck out of this area, but you guys can't even get to it, so what's the point?
Special project complete.
Orinthi secured. The small rodent-like creatures known as Orinthi are native to Kormagi 3, where their habitat extends across most of the planet's diverse climatic regions. They breed at an extremely rapid rate and seem to have a particular fondness for chewing on electric cables. Procuring specimens was not a problem. In fact, after the initial creatures were collected, more of them made their way onto the ship by hitching rides on the science ship's orbital shuttles. Exactly why the Museum of Exobiology requested Orinthi specimens remains a mystery. Another bonus to society, which is good. Get that one built up pretty quickly at this rate. Okay, we gotta continue the expansion.
Special project complete.
Void clouds are, as far as the Federation researchers can tell, among the most oldest entities in the universe. They seem to have originated just a scant few billion years after matter as we know it first appeared, the tremendous forces of the young cosmos making something out of nothing. They would have been stars once, but were not. Explaining their apparent animal intelligence is more difficult, but the answer might lie in the abnormally strong electromagnetic fields that keep them together, another product of their primordial beginnings. It's not inconceivable that, given enough time, the circulation of its strange stardust and gravitic fields aligned in a flexible approximation of neural pathways. More of the clouds seem to be receiving impulses from one another, if not outright communicating light years apart. Quantum entanglement is suspected to play a role in this phenomenon. And, no. Seeing as how technically we're playing the nice guys here, we'll go ahead and, take the humbling option. Void loops for extra physics. As I was saying earlier, though, it's like it's that having this many friendly friendly empires is odd. Most of the time, I've encountered like just a bunch of assholes. One or two friendly ones maybe nearby, but most of the others want to kick my ass for some reason or another. I've brought it before, but there's a
The victory screen lists certain conditions that we can strive to fulfill to ensure that the legacy of our star nation will endure for as long as there is intelligent life in the galaxy.
And basically got 3 ways to win the game. Domination victory, win the game by owning
construction complete.
40% of the habitable planets. Conquest victory, win the game by conquering or subjugating all other empires. Or Federation victory, win the game by having your Federation own 60% of all habitable planets. I get the feeling that this game may be a fairly easy one for a Federation victory once you get far enough. Okay. Now our energy budget's getting kind of low, so need to start
construction
watching
complete.
What we're building here. Let's see. Go ahead and build that. The rest of this actually doesn't really necessary because we're good on credits right now. It's not like we're having to scrimp. Well, if need be. Well, if we can get enough influence up, we can go for a capacity overload.
Research complete.
Have some. Okay, sensors are up. Let's see, disruptors. More penetration's nice.
Special project complete.
The crew of the ship have managed to collect a small group of Eldorians from the icy surface of Venuk 2. These white furry omnivores wrap themselves into tight balls and roll across the planet's snowfields at astonishing speeds. One animal is clocked at over 80 kilometers per hour. This aids in their detection since the passage of the rolling forms kick up huge plumes of swirling snow. Alright.
Construction complete.
Who are you? Those raider assholes.
Special project complete.
They're just apparently passing through, but damn. Gulantha herds. Gulanthas are large, flat herbivores that have evolved internal gas pockets, enabling them to hover a few centimeters above the ground. They move about in herds, consisting of a few dozen animals grazing at the moss and lichen that can be found on the windswept plains of Angleroot. They are ruthlessly hunted by the planet's apex predators, and biologists estimate that only a few hundred Gulantha herds remain. One of these, consisting of 9 animals, has been successfully collected and will be brought back to Fevaria. Awesome. Hell, this may be the first time that may be the first time that I'll be able to actually complete that. Well, no, I've completed that animal question before, but it's like never. This game is. I know I keep saying it, but it's like it's in some ways this game is oddly.
Construction complete.
Easy in some ways. I'm probably jinxing things by saying that. You know what? I think it's time we start expanding outwards. Colonize from Bavaria. Name it Rule Prime. It's time we start expanding out more. And sadly with that, it is like almost 10 o'clock. I got work in the morning. Believe me, I would love to keep playing. Really, really would love to keep playing right now. But we're going to have to hold this off until next time. So... Huh. Well, let's see. I think it'll auto-save at every 6 months. So if we're to auto-save again, and then I will take a break. If anybody's been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it.
System survey complete.
And I'll catch you guys next time. I'm hoping to actually make this a regular thing on Tuesday nights. As usual, pretty much how we did here, from like 7 to like 9 or 10, depending on how things go. So if you want to keep coming back and watch, feel free. I apologize to Transformer Bash for not noticing him in the chat log. I didn't think that this game would keep me that occupied, so I wouldn't know somebody talking there. So, like I said, dude, my apologies for not noticing you right away. If you want to come back and watch again, feel free. Everybody, have a good night. Oh, jeez. Get back over there. And it's just going to do that. And good night, everybody.